Hello everybody and welcome back to Oppocraft. It's me, Toy Reaper. Cats are destroying something in the background. Hold that thought. Now that the crisis has been averted, welcome back. We are in 118. No, we did not start over. Same world. However, I am in a very new location. Now with the... Can you hear that? These cats being heathens. Oh my gracious. I'll be back again. Now it's been a little bit since you've seen anything from me, but that's because I just recently got a Switch and I've been playing on the Switch. I have been playing other games and yeah, but I am happy to be back. I forgot what RTX was like there for a little while. Yeah, I'm just messing around with a few things. I found this area. Let me give it a little fly around. Because after the update came out, I wanted to fly around and figure out where I wanted my mega base. And this area here is exactly what I wanted. It's got a ton of flowers, which, you know, I mean, like, that's not really that big of a deal. But I've got hills going all the way around, making like an oval shaped. And then I've got this little bowl area down in the middle, and that is exactly what I was wanting. So I was so happy to have found this. I'll probably try to bring... I don't know, I may just even these out and just build with the slopes of the hills. Because overall, this is what I wanted. So I'm extremely happy to have found it. But, let's just take a little bit of time to kind of enjoy what this update has brought us. So what I have been doing over here is I cleared off this little hilltop. And then I went ahead and got my portal set up to come back and forth. I did that before I moved my stuff. I have got some beehives. I finally found beehives while I was out exploring. So, I got some of those. I've got those set up, just getting some honeycombs to make more beehives, getting some honey bottles, because I want to set up some interporter stations. And I did check, and my design that I have a tutorial on my channel still works. I've actually found a way for triggering it that's a little more reliable. But yeah, it works. But I don't have ender pearls. I used all of them trying to get this thing set up. But nonetheless, I wonder, I might have another way of setting it off. I don't know. That's a later problem. I forgot where I was going with this now. But yeah, I did find that my interporter still works. So if you want to go back on my channel and find that, I do have a tutorial up for it. It is amazing. I got all my stuff brought over here in these shulker boxes. I have my valuable stuff over here. And then just everything else that I own over here. But yeah, I've got that, and the next thing I want to do is just set up some basic farms. So, like, I've got sugarcane planted over here. It's not a whole lot. Like, it's not as much as I had at the other place, and it's not automatic because I want to build an automatic one, but that will be later. So yeah, I've got this set up for now, though. What I do want to do... I don't know though, because I get a lot of rabbits spawning over here. I want to try to build a passive mob farm, but I don't know if this area is going to be the best place to do it, so I may hold off on doing that. One thing we are going to do over here, and what I want to have in like the center of my bowl, I'm still not going to tell you about what's going on the outside. That's still going to be a surprise. But in the center of it, I want to have item collection for a mob farm that I'm going to have up here. So that's probably going to be the first thing that we're going to start building is the mob farm. I've already been trying to gather up some supplies to make sure I'm ready for it. And I don't know, I'm sure we won't have enough, but we do have enough to get a good start on. So that's what we're gonna do first. I haven't really decided how high I want it. Ideally it would be to where it would work while I'm down on the ground, but I don't think that's gonna work. So yeah, we may just go up to the top. We may just work on getting a design going. And yeah, I'm gonna try to make it where spiders don't spawn in there, but I want to be able to have skeletons and zombies and creepers just because. I don't know. I'm really torn. I've really been considering doing just a creeper farm because that's really the only one that I need the drops from. But like, I don't know. I'm just gonna go for it, and whatever we end up with, we're gonna do it, and we're just not gonna think that much about it. So let's just stop talking about it. Let's just try to get started on it and see where we end up. Way up yonder ways. Alright guys, so we have the foundation of our farm put down. The foundation being a way to get to the top. So yeah, this is going to be the center point of the farm, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go off that way and put trident killers down, and then go up from the trident killers and build the farm there. Although maybe I should do maybe I should do the farm in line with me? Like, do the farm up here, do the trident killers down some, and then just have the XP and the items get brought over and up? I don't like the small render distance. It kills me. Because I'm gonna have to have the trident killer at the bottom. I have to have water streams taking it to the trident killer, and then have the farm above that. So I'm thinking I go down like 5 or 6 blocks and do the trident killer. And my goal is to get each side of the farm centered on the corner of 4 chunks because of how spawning works. I think that will work better if I'm covering 4 chunks on this side, 4 chunks on that side. Alright, so I've got both sides marked out now for like the corners of 4 chunks. This one's not as good because this is ideally where I wanted to start the platform at, going that way. And this is the corner of 4 chunks, so these would be going in that way. So this side's not going to be as great as the other side. The other side works out pretty perfect. That right there is the center of 4 chunks. So this front one will come towards me a little bit, which isn't exactly perfect, but I think it'll be okay. Because it's not going to be huge. I'm just going to have a few rows of it coming in this way. So, I don't know. We may be able to make this one work as well. But the other side over there is a lot more of what I was looking for. So we're definitely going to be starting on this side, and we're going to get this side built up first. So I don't know how much we're going to get done, but I am going to at least get started on this side. I'm not going to worry about the trident killer just yet. I just know that this is where it's going to be. So as long as I can get everything like built and centered up around this, then it will be okay. So I guess we're going to go 4 blocks up from here. I think we can get away with 3. Go ahead and make this square around the drop chute again. So this is where the water stream has to go. And that is also the center of the 4 chunks. So I'm just gonna have to kind of work my way through this. It's gonna be kind of painful. Once I get actually building, I'll bring you back in. It's pretty simple design. It's one Navy Nexus put out a while back. It's not his best one according to him, but for me, it's the best as far as work put in versus like what you get out of it. So this is what I'm gonna be going with, and I'll get back with you once I get actually started. This part here though gives me a headache, but I'll figure it out. Alright, so here's what I decided on. This is the water stream. It's not going to be very long, because I'm going to focus more on the farm. The farm's going to be going 8 blocks that way, 8 blocks this way, and then it'll be every other row. So that's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 rows, and then on top of that, so it's six rows, each one's 8 long, and then I will probably try to do I don't know, maybe 8 high, either 6 or 8 high, maybe 6 and then do 6 on the other side and then see, because the problem with these is I always plan on doing 2 and then normally after the first one I never end up doing it. But that's going to be the plan. Let me go ahead and bring this side out 1 because I need it to be that amount of spaces. So yeah, this is the idea. I'm going to have water here pushing in towards the middle, and that will drop them down into the trident killer. So now all I have to do is go up from here and build the farm where I need it. And then I can adjust my AFK spot to be at the height that I need it to be at later on. So with that being said, I guess let's just go ahead and get to it. I don't think this is going to be that complicated. Alright, I'm going to walk you through building the first one, and then after that, I will do a bunch of them off camera because it's boring and repetitive and doing the same thing over and over. But maybe I'll give you a progress update, or maybe I'll just check in when it's done. But let's see. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is conveniently the same amount that water will flow. That could be related. I luckily came prepared, and I have all the fences and trapdoors already made. Yep, I said they're already made. If I just look in my inventory, hang on. If I look in my inventory again. Just like I said, I've already got some fences and some trapdoors already made. So what we're going to do is right around the scaffolding, we're going to place fences. And doing it this way is actually nice because you don't have to worry about being able to place blocks, you know, because that's the frustrating part. That's not even where I needed to put that one. I'm good, guys. I know what I'm doing. I'm professional. But we're just gonna surround the scaffolding with these fence blocks all the way around, like so. And I know a lot of the designs you don't have to use as many trapdoors as you do with this one, but every time I build those, I mess them up every time. So I actually like this design better because it's kind of foolproof because the rows share with each other. So with that being said, if I come right here, put a block down just for a moment, get out my trapdoors, and then we're just going to place them on the top the whole way down. I don't have to. I'm going to go ahead and put them on this side anyways, because otherwise the water's going to get out. So may as well. And boom. Alright, so we got those. And then now I have placed my water that I brought up here with me. Coming prepared is the key to doing any task. So now we place this water down. We get us out. We'll get out a fence. And then we'll pop it down right on top of that one. And there we go. That is one layer done. And then now all we have to do is just go ahead and start on the next one. It's easier to build using solid blocks, but slabs go further and I'm stingy. I also just moved, so you know I'm working with what I got here. But now in theory, the only thing that should be able to spawn up there is creepers, because it has to spawn underneath the trapdoor since they spawn in the corner of a block. It can't be a spider because it's not wide enough for it. So we should get creepers up there now. We'd have to wait till nighttime, and more than likely they'd spawn over here because this is more area. But I'll keep going. I will build more of these up, and I will check back in with you when there's more to show than one little module right here. And hopefully this design still works, because I hadn't used it in a while, but we'll deal with that later. So, yep. So we have one, but it spawned on top where I wasn't ready for them yet. I really want to see if I'm going to get any spawning in here, which I know I will. I've already had 2 of them, but they spawned when I wasn't ready for them, and they kind of blew up, and I had to rebuild part of it. But I want to wait on them so I can show you how far I've made it, but I know I just have to wait and see if one spawns. Alright guys, and as promised, I have done some things off camera. You can't see it, there's a cloud in the way, but it's right there. With that being said though, I have a new RTX pack, so let me know what you think. The grass is kind of shiny if I get it the right angle. And unfortunately, the donkeys are still black, so that part's sad. Hey! I didn't mean to feed you. That's like the whole reason I tried changing in the first place, was hoping that it would fix the donkeys and horses, but I guess not. But yeah, this is Kelly's RTX. I've got a bunch of I've got like basically all of her packs added. Somebody's placed a banner here, but I cannot see it. Yeah, there's a few downsides to RTX, but overall, I love it. Wait a minute. If I go... I don't remember how to turn it off. Bear with me. Hacha! Okay, the donkeys are donkeys again. And I can see the banner. Oh, thanks for the pillager banner. Okay, see, that part's nice. Okay, I like that. I feel better about it. Alright, but anyways, let's get on up here and I will show you what I have done. I don't really know where the best place to land is going to be. I'll just try landing on top of my little AFK spot for now. Yeah, perfect landing. So this is the creeper farm. I ended up going, what is that, 5 high? I went 5 high because I think with 6 they would actually just quit spawning. But it should be dark enough to still work during the day. So yeah, this is what the farm looks like on this side. I haven't gotten to the other side yet. We'll get around to that later. But I've got my little inside spot here. This is where I stand. That turns the trident killer on. Right to there. Whoosh. And then, yeah, as we stand here, creepers will start falling in, and it will kill them. I've got it set right now to where the experience and the gunpowder actually comes down this water trail and gets zipped up to me right here. Ah, there we go. I was about to say it should still work during the day, but there's creepers. They fall down. They get destroyed by tridents. Eventually, I'm going to get an impaling trident in there and it'll be better. But let's see if we can see the gunpowder. We can see the XP orb there. And I've got 29 gunpowder now, so I guess we'll just wait and see. It's probably too far away. Oh, there it is. But yeah, see, the gunpowder falls down, it slides through, and it should pop up right here any moment. There's the XP. Any moment. Aha! Gunpowder. So yeah, eventually I'll get this hooked up to like a storage thing, but yeah, for now I do have a creeper farm here, which I didn't have before, so that is progress. Also, I don't know if it affects it or not. I've got leaves up here, you know, so it still surface spawns, but it's got this snow layer on top of it. And I don't know if that makes it not surface spawns or not. So if you know the answer to that, let me know down in the comments, because that's something I need to know. Oh yeah, I changed my skin. I don't think I told you that. Yeah, this is me now. This is me, the new and improved toy. So, this is what you got. So, I stood AFK here, holding my looting sword as one does, while I edited the rest of the video. Which maybe took me about 30 minutes thus far, and then I came back to it, and so far, I've gotten, I think I had 34 earlier whenever there we go. So I've got 34 there, and like that time I've gotten over 3 stacks of gunpowder. So, needless to say, this is a lot better than the creeper farm I had at the old base. Turn around. And yeah, this is still only half of it because I still want to do the other side at some point. But yeah, there's creeper in there now. But yeah, this is like a pretty easy design for anybody who was like around last season whenever I was trying to build a creeper farm. That design was supposed to be a lot better, but it was going to take forever to do it. So I'm happy I went with this. Because I have been able, I mean, I say, I've spent probably, I don't know, probably about 10 or 12 hours working on this all together. But yeah, it's been here and there. It's not like I just sat down and did all of it at once. It probably would have gone a lot quicker. And now, I can tell you the next plans that I have. And that is going to be, we're going to get started on the Mega Base. We're not going to today. I am about out of recording time for this video, and it's already late. So, yeah, I'm going to get started on the next video, like, as soon as possible. Like, probably while this one's exporting, I will probably go ahead and be working on it. But I do think we can end the day with at least getting the footprint for the first part of the build down. And next episode, I will actually discuss what the theme of the build is, I guess you would say, because I have not told you that yet. Nobody, well, I say nobody. There's only a few people who know my plan, as I just throw my junk everywhere, and I will never find it again. Alright, so I'm thinking for the first one, I'm thinking it's gonna go on that. So let's go ahead and zip on over here. Of course, I'm doing it on the one area that has stone on the ground. Get out of here, rabbit. Take your foot. But yeah, this is actually the part I'm kind of nervous about because I've got to get the scale right. Um, I think that's good. That's gonna be the shape of our first building. I may mess around with that some, but I think that's roughly what we want. I don't know. I may mess around with it a little bit more, but yeah, that's all you get today. Sorry, deal with it. I don't feel bad for you. Oh, here's part of the resource pack. Ores glow. I like that. I like the ores glowing a lot. But yeah, this is what we're going to be working with beginning of next episode. I'm going to reveal to you my theme, and we're going to get started building on our mega base. So make sure you don't miss that because it's going to be a good time. Thank you so much for watching, and if you've been around for a while, thank you so much for being Thank you so much for being here. I have loved seeing some of the same recurring names popping up in all the different videos I've made. I know it's been a little while, but I have been very busy, and I have been getting videos out as much as I can, but I do hope you enjoyed them. If you do, please be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing. And if you think you subscribed, make sure you've got notifications turned on so you know when the next video is coming out. But with that being said, thank you so much. Love your faces. Have a good one. And bye-bye.